Hey there viewers, and welcome back. Today I want to take a look at installing the lifters and the camshaft into this Honda GX630 engine. So it should be a fairly straightforward procedure. We're just going to need a couple of parts that you can see here, and then some assembly lube and all of that good stuff. Let's get started. So step one is going to be, we're going to put, actually, I want to just use some clean motor oil. We're going to flow that down kind of in between these pieces. Get that on the spring, get that between these two pieces, okay? And then we'll just spin things around, work it a little bit so that everybody's got some lubrication when we go back together. We want to make sure everything's nice and clean. We're going to take assembly lube, and we're just going to put a wad of it on these lifter pieces here, best we can. We're going to do the exact same thing on this side. So this whole thing is going to be a goopy mess, which is good because that gives us our initial lubrication. Okay folks, when you are ready to install your lifter package, you absolutely must make sure these dots, these holes, are facing up when you put this in, because you can flip them around the wrong way and then you're going to have major issues when you put this thing together. So we're going to fold them down like such, install in the back, and we'll make absolutely sure that when we fold these little flippers out that we're folding everybody the correct way, like such. So the rounded portions are all facing the camshaft like you see in the video. Okay, now that we have done that, we're going to install this governor arm. And the reason I want to do it at this point is if you got to push on it kind of hard, you won't push the governor into the case, which would be really bad. So might have to loosen that screw up a little bit. Should just kind of slide down on there. Could be a little bit of a difficult thing to make happen. There we go. On all the way flush against the little snap hairpin there. Just tighten that guy down. So it's held in literally by these two hairpins. Everything's easy to move. Next, we're simply going to rotate the crankshaft. You gotta find the little dot on the cam gear here. I'm gonna mark it with a pen. There is a circle stamped into this gear here, and that circle is a timing mark. So the next thing we're gonna do, we're simply gonna just wipe off our cam. I'm gonna put a copious amount of grease on it. Okay, both lobes, both steel, thank you Honda. Lobes, we're also going to do the compression release, and then we're also going to do this bearing here in the case. So might need a little more. I believe this is actually pressure lubricated, so that is very good. That as soon as the filter fills, then we'll have lubrication. There's a triangle on the camshaft that you need to line up with the red dot. Should all just lovingly slide in, hopefully. Okay, pardon my big dome. Like that, you can see our two marks very clearly line up, and your valves are timed. Well, there you got it, folks. That is the complete installation of the lifters, or the tappets. Really, they're lifters is what they are. Followers, whatever. The camshaft, that is the valve timing, and all of that other good stuff. So follow those procedures, make sure you get the appropriate checks, make sure you put things in that order. Do not put your rocker arms in at this time because the front of the cam is allowed to bobble, which is going to affect your valve lash, which you messed up in the process of taking the push rods out. So anyway, I think our next step at this point is to put the black O-ring flat washer thing in here, put some RTV on this case, and then the thrust washer lube everything up good, and then slap the bottom cover on, which is hopefully going to end this little oil mess that we're making all over the place. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.